Alright, so you move to a small, foggy little town, rent's cheap, the locals are friendly, and you decide to do the most wholesome thing a person can do. You open a hot dog stand. That's it. That's the dream. Grill some sausages, squeeze some mustard, make a little money, and live a simple virtual life. Except the town is called Grimshore, and in Grimshore, when you run out of meat, you don't just call your supplier and wait 2 days for a delivery truck. No, you go for a walk at night with a shovel, and you come back with, let's just say, ingredients. Welcome to Meat Grinder Hotdog Simulator. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, and you're probably right. This one comes from a small Turkish studio called Panic Panda, published by Ultimate Games, and it's actually part of a bigger project. There's a base game simply called Meat Grinder that's already out in early access, and this new one, the Hotdog Simulator version, is the fuller, more polished follow-up landing on Steam on August 11th, with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series coming later down the road. So if you've been eyeing this one, that's your date. Now, here's the actual pitch. By day, you're running an honest little business. First-person view, cook the sausages, slice the buns, fry up some potatoes, squirt the sauce, wrap it, hand it over with a smile. It's simple and chill. It's almost therapeutic in that cozy cooking sim kind of way we've seen blow up over the last few years. But the second that freezer runs dry, and it will because business is apparently booming in a town nobody wants to visit, you're out in the open world at night hunting down fresh ingredients in Grimshore's graveyards and back alleys. And let's be honest, you already know exactly where that meat is coming from. And that's really the hook here, right? It's the same dark little joke that games like Ravenous Devils made popular. Take the coziest, most mundane job simulator you can think of and bolt a horror crime plot onto it. But Meat Grinder leans harder into the open world side of things. This isn't just a kitchen with a back room. You're actually exploring the town, picking up side quests, talking to locals, and slowly untangling your own character's past, because apparently you didn't just wander into Grimshore by accident. There's a real story here, multiple endings, hidden areas, the whole deal. Visually, it's going for that lo-fi, chunky PS1 era retro look. Think grainy textures, foggy draw distance, that early PlayStation horror vibe that games like Silent Hill made iconic. It's a stylistic choice, sure, but it fits the mood perfectly. This isn't trying to be a slick next-gen horror game. It's trying to feel a little cursed, a little grimy, like a VHS tape somebody found in a dumpster. Now, from the people who already got hands-on time with the demo back in February, the reaction has actually been really positive. We're talking user reviews sitting at a full 100% positive rating. People are calling it genuinely creepy, weirdly hilarious, and, in their words, exactly the kind of serve people mystery meat game they didn't know they needed. The most common complaints, honestly, pretty minor. A lot of repetitive clicking during the cooking process, mouse sensitivity that could use some tuning, and the fact that the demo was just too short. Which, hey, if your biggest complaint about a horror cooking sim is I wanted more of it, that's a pretty good sign. Worth flagging too, this game does not hold back on the content warnings. We're talking intense violence rendered in that retro PS1 style, plus environmental nods to alcohol, drugs, and some genuinely unsettling themes. This is not a game for the kids, and it's not really trying to be. So here's where I land on it, heading into its full release. Meat Grinder Hotdog Simulator isn't reinventing the cute job sim with a dark secret formula, but it doesn't really need to. It's taking something we already know works, giving it a genuinely strange sense of humor, a real narrative to chase, and a full open world to get lost in. If you liked Ravenous Devils, or you just have that same weird curiosity about running a shady food stand in a town that clearly hates outsiders, this one's landing on Steam August 11th, and honestly, I think it's worth keeping on your radar. Alright, that's Meat Grinder Hotdog Simulator. Let me know down in the comments if you'd actually eat a hot dog from this place. No judgment either way. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll tat you in the next one.